Tom, are you home?
Yeah, I'm here.
How's the job hunt going?
That's none of your business.
It's my business. It's a matter of our family's finances. You know, when you quit your last job, you said you'd look for a job right away. Well, it's been over a year.
There's no job that suits me, and the pay is too low. I can't work under that condition.
You don't have a choice, don't you think? We won't be able to make a living.
It's fine because you're working.
What?
You're working, so it's not like we can't make a living.
That's not the point. And you don't even look for a job. You just sit around in an apartment. Then you go out and come home in the morning. Don't you think you're being lazy?
Are you being sarcastic?
I'm not being sarcastic, but if you don't like being told what to do something about it. There's a limit to how much I can make. There's even living expenses for Veronica.
I know that. I don't need to be told every time.
Then do something.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Veronica.
Can I ask you to pick up my clothes at the dry cleaning on your lunch break today?
Huh? Dry cleaning is the place near the station, isn't it?
Yes, that's where I always go.
Veronica, I can't do it during my lunch break.
Huh? Can't you do what I say?
I'm at work. It takes 40 minutes from here to the station. It's physically impossible for me to make it there and back in an hour break. I'll swing by on my way home from work.
That will be too late.
Yes?
I'm meeting a friend at 2. I have some clothes I want to wear then.
Then why didn't you pick them up yesterday?
I couldn't go. That's why I'm asking you. Don't you get it?
I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm at work. Isn't Tom home? I'm sure he's free.
You're a bit rough around the edges, aren't you? You want me to ask your husband to run errands for you. I can't do that.
Tom hasn't been working for a year now. I don't know if he's even looking for a job. He spends his daytime chilling, goes out at night and comes home in the morning. Don't you think anything of him for having such a life?
He is looking for a job that he is happy with, okay? It's just that he hasn't found one yet. You're his wife and you can't even understand that much? I feel sorry for him.
No. He hasn't worked for a year. We need money to live. He has to be willing to work as soon as possible.
You're really a shameless wife, aren't you? A wife should serve her mother-in-law and husband so that they can live happily. And yet, you think you're so important that you can tell us what to do.
I have no intention of taking back what I said. I did not say anything wrong. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Fine. You're so sassy. Kelly, may I have a word?
Yes, I'm on my lunch break. Is something wrong?
No, I talked to Tom.
Yes?
I think we're being a little spoiled by you.
Okay. Veronica, what's going on all of a sudden? You're giving me the creeps.
What? I'm feeling sorry, and yet you talk to me like that?
I'm sorry, but you've never said kind words to me before. I'm just surprised.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I talked with Tom. How about we go on a trip to Hawaii?
What? Are you serious? Tom doesn't have a job, and we don't have money for a trip to Hawaii.
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean?
Of course, I'll pay for it.
Wait a minute. A trip to Hawaii for 3 adults would cost quite a bit, don't you think? Where do you have that kind of money?
I have a little income coming.
Is it legit?
Of course it is. You're so skeptical.
Because Tom is unemployed and you live on a pension. I don't think you have that kind of money.
I'm telling you, I have a little income coming. Let's spend a relaxing, luxurious time at the luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. Especially since you've been working so hard, you need some time to refresh yourself, don't you?
Wow, you don't have to be so considerate of me. It's important money, so let's spend it more thoughtfully.
I've thought it over. I've thought it over and came to this conclusion. I just want you to relax. So it's not such a bad idea, is it?
That's true, but I'm very anxious about money.
You don't have to think about money. All you have to do is relax at the luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. You should just relax and unwind from your daily fatigue.
It sounds something fishy here. I can't believe someone who hated me so much and snubbed me so much to do such a kind thing.
But this is real. Let's take this opportunity to refresh ourselves.
I understand.
Oh, good. So I need you to book a trip for me.
What? But I'm not familiar with Hawaii.
No. Wherever you want to go is fine. You can look up all kinds of things on your phone now, right? I know it's on the screen, so why don't you just pick one and decide anyway?
That's true too.
But I have one condition. It definitely has to be a luxury resort hotel.
What? Veronica, are you sure you can handle the budget?
I told you to leave it to me.
Then I'll find a nice hotel to make you happy.
Yes, please.
Tom, where are you? I can't find Veronica. It's time to leave the hotel. If we're late, we'll miss our flight, so come back to the room.
Oh, hey Kelly. My mom and I are leaving a bit early, so please pay the $10,000 for the hotel.
What? What are you talking about?
We are about to board the plane.
What? I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Just as I said, we already left the hotel and are about to get on the plane. I guess we're leaving a little early.
Huh?
So please pay the hotel bill.
Wait a minute. Veronica said she'll pay?
Why should my mom have to pay $10,000? She's living on a pension, remember?
What? I can't pay $10,000 either.
If you can't pay, go get a live-in job.
Was that your plan all along? Did you have me book a luxury resort hotel in Hawaii with the intention of making me pay for the hotel?
Well, I guess that's what it comes down to, isn't it? You're the only one who works for us. You can pay for it, can't you? I mean, you should be more thoughtful. A wife is supposed to serve her husband and mother-in-law.
What a selfish thing to say.
I don't care what you say. We've already left the hotel. You're the one who has to pay. Hey, Kelly.
Veronica, you lied to me. What on earth is going on? I booked a luxury resort hotel because you said you would cover the expenses, didn't you?
What? Did I say that?
I have a record of it on WhatsApp.
I don't remember that since it's a long time ago. Tom and I thought you would pay for it from the beginning. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, we were refreshed at the luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. I can get on the plane without any regret.
Is that what you've been planning all along?
Oh, what are you talking about? Well, you had a great time in Hawaii too, didn't you? Of course you had a good time. So you're gonna have to pay for it.
I can't believe it.
It was just like I'd expect from a luxury hotel. The stores in the hotel were well stocked. I was allowed to do a lot of shopping. The $10,000 includes the payment for that too.
You guys are really a mother and son. I can't believe you would suggest such an expensive trip without paying a penny.
I'm just saying, you'll take care of the rest, won't you? We'll go home first and relax at home.
I see.
Well, I hope you had a good time too. I'm sure you'll have no regrets about paying up. Take care of the rest.
My pleasure, thank you.
Huh?
I'm prepared to do what I have to do.
You're finally ready to pay? That's good to hear. Hey, how does it feel to be betrayed by your husband and mother-in-law? My mom and I are already home and relaxing.
I see.
You're a pathetic woman, aren't you? In the first place, you're too much of a sassy. Do you think you're the greatest? You're really a miserable woman.
Say what you want. I'm so sick and tired of you and your mother. You don't even have a job. You're playing around with my money. And to top it all off, you teamed up with your mother and cheated on your wife with a trip to a luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. This is enough.
Watch your language. A wife is the lowest rank in the family. It's not your place to tell us what to do.
How dare you, who hasn't worked for over a year and wasting money?
What did you say?
You're even cheating on your wife with my money.
What kind of nonsense are you talking?
Do you think I don't know anything? You bought a lot of brand name products for your lover, didn't you? You've got a lot of guts not to pay a penny.
You knew about this?
Of course. We were together in Hawaii.
If you know, then it's no secret anymore. I'm glad you paid for a lot of brand name stuff she'd be happy to get. I have to appreciate you. Thanks.
You're such a... What kind of person are you? Let me tell you something. You're going to be billed for all of it. $10,000, including hotel charges.
What? What are you talking about? My mother asked you to arrange the trip, didn't she? You made the hotel reservations too, right?
Yes, I did. But the bill comes to the person who made the reservation.
Huh? Are you crazy? You made the reservation, so of course the bill comes to you, right?
I made the reservation, but under your name.
What?
I thought her story sounded very suspicious to me, so I made the reservation under your name. I'm so glad I was tactful at the last minute.
What? What do you mean?
Because there's no way Veronica would have said such kind words to me. She said she discussed it with you, so I made a reservation in your name just in case. I explained the situation to the hotel, and they'll be sure to bill you.
You're kidding, right?
You have no job and she lives on a pension. There's no way you two can afford to pay for a trip to a luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. It's crazy no matter how you look at it.
How could we pay $10,000? I don't have a job.
If you can't afford it, why don't you go back to the hotel and get a live-in job? Just like you said to me.
What the heck?
If you don't, you'll get arrested. Well, I don't care either way.
I can't pay that much money.
Why don't you just ask your mother to pay for it? That was her idea in the first place.
There's no way my mom has that kind of money.
You're right. Someone who doesn't pay any living expenses and spends all her pension for fun, there's no way she can afford to pay $10,000. Then you have to pay.
No, I don't have that kind of money.
If you don't, you'll be guilty of fraud and theft. I guess you'll be arrested after all.
You took the liberty of doing that. I won't allow you to make a reservation in my name without consulting me. You're my wife. It's a wife's duty to help her husband.
Are you kidding me? I am no longer your wife or family. I don't need to help you or Veronica.
What? What are you talking about? Anyway, you paid the $10,000.
I'm not your family anymore. You and I just got divorced.
Huh? Don't make me laugh. You can't just divorce me on your own. I didn't sign any divorce papers. Have you finally lost your mind?
You're the one who's crazy. You don't work, you cheat on your wife, you're unbelievable.
What the heck? Anyway, I didn't sign the divorce papers, so there's no way the divorce is final. Don't be delusional.
I'm not delusional. Don't you remember?
Remember what?
A year ago, just before you quit your job, I caught you cheating on me, remember?
What? Was it?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. At that time, I made a condition in exchange for forgiveness. I said, if you ever cheat on me again, I'll divorce you. And you signed the divorce papers, right? I always kept those divorce papers in my bag. I never knew when you would betray me. In fact, you were acting suspiciously a lot. So, of course, I brought the divorce papers with me on this trip.
Well...
So I arrived at the airport and went straight to the city office. I submitted the divorce papers with your signature on them, and they were accepted without a problem. So the divorce is final.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I don't want a husband like you anymore. You thought I was just a source of income, didn't you? You and your mother. I'm not going to be left behind in Hawaii like that. I'm not going to live with you people anymore.
Wait a minute. I've been unemployed for a year and I don't have a dime. And my mom's been spending her money and we don't have any savings. How am I supposed to pay $10,000?
I don't know. It's none of my business. It was Veronica who suggested the trip. We made arrangements for her to pay for it. I suggested that she reconsider, but she didn't listen. So it's all her fault.
Don't say that. She just lost her mind.
That's not true after she's been snubbing me so much.
Anyway, we can't pay the bills. So let us off the hook this time.
No way, because the divorce has already been finalized. We are no longer related. I couldn't be happier.
Couldn't be happier? How do you expect me to pay for the trip?
Isn't it easy? If you get a job and work, you can pay it in no time. Well, good luck.
Don't say that and do something about it.
I'm a stranger to you now, so I don't have to do anything. From now on, I'm going to use the money for myself. Bye.
Kelly, wait. Hey, Kelly?
Yes?
I spoke to Tom. You are terrible. This is a betrayal.
Huh? Betrayal? You're the one who betrayed me. You told me you'd pay for the trip, and you let me arrange the trip. And then, you leave it to me to pay for it, and then you run off from the hotel? That's something that would take more than ordinary nerve.
Well, I guess Tom and I wanted to take a break.
Don't talk nonsense. You guys are the ones who are taking a break every day. I work so hard every day. I was the one who took care of you and your son, remember? It was me who needed a break.
That's why I planned this luxury resort hotel in Hawaii. I'm sure it was a nice place for you to take a break, wasn't it?
Are you out of your mind? You put the $10,000 payment on me. That's enough. Anyway, it's your son who is responsible for the payment. If he can't pay, you're the one who should help him. I'm a person who has nothing to do with you guys anymore.
Oh, no. There's no way we can pay such a large sum of money, just the two of us.
You've been living comfortably until now. I think you two should start working.
What? You want me to work? There's no way I can work now.
Then your son should earn a lot of money and have your son support you.
Oh, no. He hasn't worked for a year.
Exactly. Then you have to work too. It would be best for both of you to work and pay back the $10,000.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And I forgot to tell your son. The apartment you guys are living in now was rented under my name, right? I'll be canceling the lease at the end of this month. So you have to vacate the room by then.
What? Are we going to be evicted?
Because we are strangers now. I'm going to sign a new apartment contract, so I'll cancel the contract there. Isn't it natural?
No way. We'll have no place to live.
Why don't you two just look for another apartment? I'm sure there are plenty of places to rent.
No way. How are we going to sign a lease when neither me nor my son has any savings?
I don't care about that. A bank? Or ask a relative for help? I'm sure there are plenty of ways, so you two can talk it over and decide together.
Wait a minute. Don't be cold and help us. We have $10,000 in travel expenses to pay. Of course, it's impossible.
It's all your fault that things turned out this way. Don't ask me to help you. I've had enough of you. I don't want to get involved again. After this conversation, I will block both you and your son.
Don't say that. I apologize for what I have done. I'll do as you say from now on. So, would you please get back together with my son?
No way. I never want to see you guys again. Get out of that apartment. I'll go get my stuff after you leave. Well then, bye.
Wait a minute, Kelly. You have to help us.
Tom and his mother stayed at the apartment for a long time and persisted to stay. They didn't leave even after the deadline, so they were kicked out by the owner. After that, I hurriedly moved all the necessary stuff out of the apartment and finished the move. I heard those two rushed to find jobs. First of all, they had to pay $10,000 for the hotel bill. I heard that they found a factory where they could live and work, and they are working hard there. For now, they've agreed to pay the hotel bill in installments. I guess they will continue to live like this until they finish paying the $10,000. After that, I hope they can move into an apartment or something. But I guess it all depends on the two of them. I am now single and I'm living a very happy life. I am working hard now to make up for the money that those two have spent with my earnings. I'm thinking of going on another trip to Hawaii by myself once I've settled.